Alright, we are making apple wine tonight. This is Korben, my assistant. He'll be helping me here. We did apple wine about 2 weeks ago, and it was a bust. We did 5 gallons of apple wine. What's that? Yes, you can. Alright, the 5 gallons of apple wine was no good. It, some reason, never fermented. Something was wrong. I think it was some preservatives or something were in there. So I was real careful when I tried the apple juice this time that I tried to get preservative-free stuff that's only pasteurized.
Yeah.
I got this right here. Juice from concentrate. It says it's got ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C, which should be alright. This is what I should have got more of. It's just cider. And it actually looks like it's pretty good cider.
And we're going to make apple beer today.
It's strictly pasteurized. It doesn't say anything about...
Here you go, Daddy.
I got 2 other drinks we're going to make. We got the Bach beer we're going to make. It's going to be a real easy one. It's already got hops in it. It's going to be pretty simple. I got some other malt that I got. It's going to be pretty simple. I got some other malt that I got. We're going to throw in, give it a little bit more body. Real simple, not hops. I don't want to do a complicated recipe because we haven't really, I haven't made anything for about 5 years. But I haven't seriously brewed anything for about 10 years. Test sugar. Go ahead, test sugar. But the Bach beer is going to be called Bach Bach. It's going to have a chicken on the label.
Oh my God, that's funny.
And then we get a sarsaparilla soda. You want to show that to the camera? We're going to do that sarsaparilla soda.
Yep.
And
You want to read it?
It's going to be called sarsaparilla. It's going to have...
That might be too close.
It's going to have Bigfoot on the cover. Sasquatch. Drinking a sarsaparilla.
You're making 2?
Yeah, it's going to be good. But all this will be ready for Thanksgiving. So we'll have apple wine, which I haven't got a name for. We got 2 different kind of apple wines we'll be doing today, so we need 2 apple wine names. But we're going to have a beer, apple wine, and sarsaparilla soda. Can't even say that, but it's going to be a funny label. Alright, the first one we're going to do, first thing we got to do is we got to figure out the gravity of the stuff. This is just a regular different juice. It's got about a 1.1, it was about 1.15, the specific gravity. That tells me how much sugar is in there. We want to get it to 1.18 before we kick in the yeast. So we know we're going to have to kick this up a little bit. Now we're going to have to test the other one too. What's up? You want to what? You want? O and R? Sorry.
Where is O and R?
So I'm going to test this one out here and see what the specific gravity of this one is. All this stuff I had sterilized before I started. I have a bucket of sterile bucket behind me that I'm putting all my stuff in. And this is the cider. We'll see what the specific gravity of the cider is. Doesn't look like it's much different than the apple juice.
Where's an F?
But the flavor seems a lot better of it. Yeah, it's about 1.15, 1.4. So what we're going to do is we're probably going to add we're going to add about a cup of sugar to each one. Each one of these is about a gallon. What's up? You can speak, Corbin. You don't have to whisper. It's alright. I'm going to put this back in the sterile bucket. And our sterile cups.
I think we're going to have 10 sugars in there and a beer.
10 sugars in the beer? Corbin says we need to add 10 sugars. I think it's going to be a little sweet, a little bit. The more sugar you add, the more potent it'll actually be because the
I was saying we were making 2 beers and we.
We're going to get a good amount of fermentation on these. So what I'm thinking is when what you do in regular beer, like in your primary fermenter, you leave some room on the top because there's going to be lots of bubbling and stuff. This is beer. Now this is a beer guy trying to make apple wine. So what I would do is leave a gap here, leave some air, and then once you go into your secondary fermenter, you're going to fill it all the way up so there's no air in there at all. So you're just straight into your thing. So we're going to leave a little bit of air room on all these. That's about how high I got the other ones. And so we'll top them off with water once we're good. Now at this point, I would normally throw the yeast in right now. Normally with beer you would do that. Some of the wine recipes, apple wines I've seen, people will throw their yeast in right away. They'll like just pop the yeast in and they're like, and then I just walk away from it and I'm done.
Look at the beer poster. I don't know if they can see the beer poster.
Yeah. I'm not going to throw my yeast in right away. I'm going to let it set for about maybe 24 hours. I'm going to take the caps off, make sure nothing falls into them, take the caps off and let it breathe so the canning tablets can finish doing all of its job of killing all the stuff in there. And then I'm going to pop airlocks on them. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I got one airlock that actually fits this gallon thing. I got an airlock that fits the gallon, and I'm going to pop that on there. And I'm going to do the little YouTube hack I've seen where people just take a actual take a balloon, stick it on top. So we're just going to balloon the other ones, or use what more than likely it'll be an adult balloon with a big.
See my beer poster.
Yeah.
It's a.
Beer poster? Go ahead.
Even the bottle is a big giant beer. The face is a big giant
There you
beer.
go. So this is where we're at. We're not going to do anything else. We're going to let these set for a little while. Then we're going to pop some yeast into them. And in probably tomorrow morning or something, and then I'll maybe make another video showing you it fermenting, and actually I'll probably throw it into the video when I'm making the beer or the soda. And if you have any really great ideas for names for the wine, there's going to be 2 different wines. There's going to be the apple wine and the apple cider wine.
Yeah, but we're gonna make a Bok beer.
Bok beer. Bok is coming up. Bok's going to be good. And sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. Can you say that? Sarsaparilla.
Oh my god. Look at that.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be the tongue twister beer one, but that's gonna be good. So there'll be something for everybody Thanksgiving to drink. There'll be wine, beer, and sarsaparilla. It's gonna be cool, and we're gonna make some cool videos on Thanksgiving. We're gonna do a video of the looking at Odie's new car, and there's going to be a video of we're going to have the girls eat Pop Rocks and soda and see if their stomachs explode. Do that. Korben's going to eat Pop Rocks and soda.
I'll do a Korben
I don't like soda.
Oh yeah, and we're going to do a Korben interview, and we're going to talk all about Korben, and then Korben will tell us about himself. You ready for that video, Korben?
Yeah. Yeah, the beer floating in the water.
You got anything else you want to say before we're done?
Yep.
What do you want to say?
Getting Halloween.
Get over here in front of the camera and say it.
It's getting Halloween.
It's getting to be Halloween soon.
So
Yep.
What are you going to
Halloween.
say? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
What are you going to dress up as for Halloween?
The same as usually an army man.
You're an army man. You're a fisherman for a few years.
Yeah.
Now you're going to be army
It
man.
could be a knight. Too.
Daddy's going to dress up like a pirate. Yar.
night when you go trick or treating, you could be a knight with Daddy, and you could wear your sword and your shield. You can't take your sword and shield to school. You got a loose tooth there?
I told him to pull his tooth out on the video.
Oh my God!
Try it. Does it hurt? Is it bleeding? Is it wiggling? You gonna lose it tonight?
I think I am.
All right. That's it. So we'll make another video when we get more. Go ahead, hit the red button.
Surrender, let's have some fun. We're in uniform, sometimes they look so cold.